Welcome back to another video, guys, and look at today. Man, we got blue skies and sunny weather. It is actually, my bike is saying 59 degrees out, so it's actually not too bad out today. And I was wanting to get a chance to ride my bike this weekend, like yesterday, but I had some shit planned yesterday, so that didn't work out. But I was hoping, yeah, that my days off, you know, like today and tomorrow, that it'd actually have nice weather out, so I can ride. I'm being hopeful that spring comes sooner than normal, so that would be nice, and be able to start riding my bike a lot more, be able to make more videos. I almost considered, you know, trying to make today's video of me like learning how to like wheelie. I was kind of considering it, kind of going somewhere and learning how to wheelie, but I don't know. I guess I'll just play it by ear and see how I feel. Just gonna cruise around. I love how when I'm riding my bike, my nose itches, but I can't itch because my helmet's on. It's a common issue with all bikers, unless you have that like half mask or like no visor. Man, I'm excited though to actually like be able to ride all summer this time. You know, when I got my bike, I got it towards the end of June last year. So, I mean, I still had a good few months to ride my bike, but I want to be able to put more hours into my bike to get more comfortable than I am with it. Like, I mean, I'm pretty comfortable with it now, but I want to get comfortable to the point where I can actually, you know, attempt to try to wheelie. Like, I almost kind of want to get just another, like, crappy bike just to practice wheeling on. That way I don't care much if I drop it. That way I can practice on that one before I actually start doing it on this one. But, you know, that's money that I don't really have at the moment, so. Or if I could just get a little small bike, I don't know. I know when I first got my bike and I was riding it home the first day, and you know, before I was actually like fully used to the bike, I was on like a slight incline, and I went to go take off, and still, you know, the same day I got my bike, not really heavily, you know, not really comfortable with the clutch yet, and I ended up, when the light turned green, I ended up like popping a little bit of a wheelie, taking off, and yeah. So I'm not really quite sure how I managed that one time, but the few times that I tried it, like, I think I've gotten the wheel off a few times. I haven't really tried, but yeah, I want to be able to try to be able to pop a little wheelie here. So I'm trying to think of where should I go today. I need to, I don't know, I can't wait until I can actually like get a house and actually be able to pursue some of the things that I'm kind of working on, or working towards, I should say. So I mean, that would be nice. I need to like make some kind of move here to get this shit rolling. You know, being a YouTuber is not easy. It's not easy, you know, starting off and trying to get subscribers and all that stuff. I'm sure all you guys know that. Starting small, and it takes a while to, you know, it takes a while to learn fan base, but once you have some of those, you know, let's go this way. Once you have some of those really interesting videos where you can get a lot of views and whatnot, I don't know, there's something about that view. This was kind of like, I wouldn't say my favorite road to ride down, but this is like it is a good road to ride down, because obviously you got super nice houses, you got the water, whatever that monument is that I couldn't tell. It's just a nice little scenic area. I'm gonna go this way. What are you doing, bitch? Jesus. What are you doing? Nice U-turn. I don't know, lately I've been really wanting to get like an Audi. I mean, I'm into old muscle cars, and I have my Subaru and my bike now. I don't know, but lately I've just been like really looking at like the Audi like R4 or R6. I really want like the V8 Audi. And when I was looking it up, you know, I'm trying to figure out, you know, I looked up and I see, you know, what motor options Audi has, and they have so many different variations of motor options. It's ridiculous. And so just when I think that I'm getting it like kind of like nailed down to where I can figure out, you know, which model has which engine and blah blah blah, whatever, it like throws a loop at me, and I'm just like, wait, what? I thought this, you know, for example, like the A4s, like the Audi A4s or S4. I know that the A models are more of like a luxury kind of model, and the S models are more performance. And then you got the RS, which is the higher performance ones, which ultimately I would like an RS, but those are a little on my price range. But like I said, I would like the S6 or the S8, but the S8 is way on my price range, and if I'm gonna get an S6, I need to get like an older model, like roughly like 2008, I think, 2006, 2008, whatever. And so, like I said, trying to figure out the engine options, because ultimately, I would love to have like a V8 turbo or twin turbo V8, or, you know, like a V6 twin turbo. You know, I wouldn't mind like the V6 like single turbo, but I definitely want the V6 twin turbo or the V8 twin turbo or like a V8 turbo. But so, like I said, the A models, they are more like the luxury model, and so they don't really have like, you know, more the, at least from what I've read online, and so I figured, like, you know, the A4 would have the 4-cylinder turbo or the 4-cylinder like twin turbo. For a second, you know, I almost thought that, you know, the S models meant that they were supercharged, not turboed. But then after looking it up, you know, obviously they come turbo. And so when I looked up, you know, I thought the A4 came with 4-cylinder turbo. And obviously the S4 would be like a 4-cylinder twin turbo. That's what I thought. And so that's what I thought. And but then there's times I've seen A4s that have fucking the 6-cylinder turbo, and I'm like, wait a minute. I thought the A4s didn't come with a 6-cylinder. And then I thought, you know, that the S6 came with a 6-cylinder. Then I think, I want to say I've seen them, like the S6 with like fucking a 4-cylinder turbo, and then also an 8-cylinder turbo or whatever. You know, it's like, I'm so confused on what engine options are available. There's just so many, but ultimately, like I said, I would like an S6 that is either a V6 twin turbo, a V8 twin turbo, or just a regular V8 turbo. And so I like the S6 body style, but if I could, I would love to have like an RS6. But you know, I've heard the V8, the V8s and an Audi, and those things sound sick. Like, this sounds so mean. And I would much rather have a V8 than, you know, a V6. You know, I've almost kind of been tempted just to like sell my Subaru and just get an Audi. But I know I can't see myself doing that because I still want to build the motor for it. Man, it is getting fucking bright outside. I don't think this light's gonna see me here. First day that I rode my bike to now, I am like so much ridiculously more like comfortable riding my bike like at highway speeds. Like, all the wind was probably like, it was kind of nerve-wracking at first, having all this wind. I just ran a bug in my visor. All this wind was kind of like, I wouldn't say terrifying, but it was kind of uneasy. But now that I'm really comfortable with it, it doesn't even bother me. So yesterday, I got my first actual like chiropractic visit. I wouldn't call it like a full like adjustment, but the guy did like crack my back and my neck a whole bunch too. Like, so it was definitely a weird feeling, and I was a little bit nervous to do that because I don't know. I've always wanted to get one done, but I've always felt like, you know, the guy was gonna like pop something out of socket or just like fucking like break my neck or something. Anyways, I did it yesterday, and he cracked my back in a few different positions that actually like kind of felt really good, and then he popped my neck, and my neck cracked like really loud. And I really didn't think I was gonna be able to crack my neck that way. But anyways, like afterwards, it kind of gave me like a slight headache. Can I make this light? Can I make this light? Barely. And so yeah, I cracked my neck, and I had like a slight headache for the rest of the day. Like, you know when you get a headache in the back of your head, and it was like kind of making me nauseous a little bit. I don't know if that's normal, if that's what usually happens, but eventually it went away. And then after that, I'd gone to actually get like a real like professional massage done from an actual like, you know, massage therapist at like a massage place and all that. So I was really excited about that because I love like back massages. And you know, so I went. We got this massage done, and you know, it being my first time there, you know, I wasn't really sure what to expect, kind of thing, and it did feel good. And yeah, it felt really good. But I feel like the lady that was massaging me, she definitely was not like massaging me like hard enough that I wanted. Like I wanted like a good like deep tissue massage, and it was definitely not really like a deep tissue massage. It was more on the lighter side where it wasn't really doing anything for me. Like it still felt good, but it wasn't really doing much for me. And so I did that. It was like an hour massage. So that was pretty awesome. I really liked it. So I was like, afterwards, I was like, we should definitely get another one done. And so I was like, man, we should just fucking get another one done tonight. Like that's what I wanted. Like I wanted to go back and get another one done, but have it like a deep tissue massage. And that's what I wanted. Then we ended up deciding on going to a different place to check it out because they had like a little bit of a higher rating. And so we went. The first place we went to, you know, it was all right. It was like the experience was pretty good. Like, you know, like we got in there, they took our information and whatnot, and kind of like, you know, told them what our areas were that we wanted to be massaged at. We got like a full body massage with hot stones, which was really nice. And then, yeah, with like, I think with oils too, I think, or something, whatever. But anyway, so it was the whole experience was really good. Like I liked the whole experience itself. And so then after we did that one, we decided that we were gonna go check out another one, get another massage done, because it was both of us. It was our both first time, and so we wanted to get another one done. And so we ended up checking out another place a little more south from where I am, and it was at first it was very fucking weird. Yeah, so it was very, very fucking weird. So I was kind of expecting the whole same situation where, you know, we get in there, they have us fill out a form, kind of like, you know, for us to like mark off, you know, like all of our information, and then kind of, you know, mark off the areas that we really want them to like focus on, blah, 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 and, you know, kind of all the other options that we wanted. And, yeah, so that's what I was expecting. So, but because the second place that we were going to, because the only opening they had was at 7 o'clock. Like, so the first one we went to was at 2 o'clock, and then it was like an hour massage, so we got done like a little after 3 o'clock. And then the second place, they only had an opening at 7. I'm like, okay, well, that's fine, whatever. So we go there, and they didn't have us fill out any information at all, which I thought was really strange. It's like, okay, we had a Groupon like code thing, whatever, that for like, you know, 2 people that we can, you know, get a massage. You know, was it like an 80-minute for 2 people. For 2 people, you know, for like, it was, yeah, 80 minutes for 2 people. But when we got there, like, they didn't, on their menus, they didn't have anything to do with like 80 minutes. It was either 60 minutes or 90 minutes. They did have one for 75, which is weird. So the combo package that we had gotten a Groupon was, it was like I said, it was like a full combo, like full body massage with a foot massage and hot stones and oils and blah blah. And so then we figured out that we got to the place and we looked at their pamphlet and all that shit. I think it was like a 60-minute body and like a 30-minute foot massage. But so anyways, we get there and we show them the Groupon thing, and they're like, oh yeah, 5 minutes. And they're like, okay, cool. So we waited, 5 minutes, and we thought they were gonna give us some kind of paper to fill out. No, not at all. They're like, okay, follow me. So we end up we're like, okay, that's weird. They didn't have us fill out any forms. They don't know, obviously they know what we're getting because they would show them the phone with the Groupon code thing, whatever. But I was like, that's really strange. They don't know any of the areas that we want them to focus on. So that was really weird. And I was almost still, at that point, I was still kind of like, I actually say sketched out a little bit. I was like, this doesn't seem right. And so we get in the room, and obviously with the full body massage, we have to fucking undress, wear underwear. And so we're undressing, and I get down on the bed, and the girl I was with, she's getting naked too on the bed, and then she goes to like put her hair up in a ponytail, and before she can even finish, like they knock on the door, and we're like 1 second, and they just open the door while she wasn't even like kind of ready. And so that was kind of like unprofessional, I think. And so they almost saw her naked. Luckily, she got under the blanket fast enough. And then they come in and they instantly like start working on us, and it was just fine. And then at one point, like I don't know, it was like maybe like 5 minutes to massage me. The lady like kind of pushes the blanket off and starts massaging my back. And I'm just like, where's all the oils? You know, I'm like, this lady's gonna massage me without any oils and all that stuff. But of course, then she ends up getting them. But what really fucking like what irritated me, whatever, which I thought was like very unprofessional, was that the lady that was massaging me, like fucking like burps like right by my head. And I was like, okay, you know, this is not very professional. You're giving somebody a massage, it's supposed to be relaxing, and yet you like burp right next to their head, which I clearly heard it. And then they also kept like, it was, you know, it's 2 people massaging us, and the 2 ladies, they just kept talking. They were talking and laughing, and I was like, man, they're definitely talking shit about us. I felt it. And so then, you know, they continue the massage, and so then the lady that was massaging me burps again. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, this is very like unprofessional. And you know, they keep talking and laughing, like they're talking like softly, but it was still like all I can hear. And you know, they're speaking a different language, so obviously, you know, like if they can't speak English in front of us, they're definitely, you know, kind of talking shit about us. And so then, while like this lady is like massaging my back, her head is like right by her head was like right by my head or by my ear. The bitch fucking like burps again really loud, like right next to my fucking ear. And I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Like, this shit is, I don't know if the lady was intentionally doing this shit to like get a rise out of me or what was going on, but I was like, this shit's very unprofessional. Like, they should not be burping right next to the client's ear, and definitely not fucking talking and laughing while they're doing this. It's like very unprofessional. The only thing I benefited from that was that the lady that was massaging me actually was massaging me better in the first place. Like, she was actually like giving me like a deep tissue massage, which actually felt a lot better. So the massage was better, but you know, being professional was way low. And then on top of that, after we get done massaging and all that stuff, we go to leave, and I go to, you know, give one of the massage people a tip. And, you know, as I'm thinking that we're gonna go to the front counter for them to like catch us out and we can pay, no, they're like, okay, thank you for coming in. And we're like, wait, what? I thought we had to pay. And they didn't even redeem the code off like the Groupon. So I'm like, oh shit, we just got like a free massage. Hell yeah. But I'm thinking though that because they closed at 9 and our massage was at 7, and it was like an 80-minute massage, so we would have gotten done around, you know 8:20ish. So I'm like, okay, well, they close at 9, they probably want to get out as soon as they can. We were probably the last massage of the day, blah blah blah. So yeah, that's what I was thinking. But we got pretty much a free massage last night from unprofessional people. But yeah, so then today, you know, the massage felt really good, and you know, I think it helped kind of like loosen up my back a little bit. I mean, I don't have any back problems or anything. I'm like rarely ever in pain, which I'm happy with. But the girl I was with, you know, she like, I talked to her today, and I was telling her, I was like, yeah, like when I hear something funny, it's like I'm not sore at all. You know, besides like the back of my neck where it meets up with my shoulders. And she was like, I'm sore everywhere. And she was even sore after the first massage we got done. So that was pretty funny, but it was definitely a interesting experience to deal with. But I'm definitely gonna get another massage done at some point. Not sure when exactly though, but oh, I'm stuck behind a fucking bus. You know, because I live in Washington State, I saw something online talking about, I guess there's some bill to pass to let motorcycles fucking, you know, split lanes, lane splitting, whatever. So there's a bill that's, you know, gonna be voted on, and I was like, man, that is fucking retarded. You know, I know how much people who ride motorcycles, they want lane splitting to be legal here in Washington, and you know, I honestly think it should not be passed, just because lane splitting, like I've seen a bunch of videos on YouTube and shit where, you know, motorcycles are lane splitting and shit, and I was like, man, I wouldn't want to do that. That's just kind of like looks fucking dangerous, because what if some car you're going next to decides to like get over the next lane and they don't see you in time and they run into you kind of shit. So it's like, I personally wouldn't be lane splitting because I don't want nobody to run into me when I'm out riding. But yeah, no, I saw something, so I don't know if it's actually gonna get passed or not. I mean, even if it does get passed, I still wouldn't be doing it anyways. I smell fire. It smells like smoke over here.